lots of thoughts trying to come out at the same time. But,
Canada will deal with Trump on our terms. Okay, then.
Our decision desk is just coming up with some data. We are about to reach a pivotal moment in this unprecedented campaign. We are about to make a call. Stand by for major declaration from the CTV News decision desk. This will be your next government. We are getting the results momentarily. Seconds from now, it's a time we've all been waiting for. And there you have it. CTV News decision desk declaring a Liberal win. We know that the Liberals will be forming the next government of Canada. The big question right now, Vashi, is will it be a majority or a minority? And this is a live shot you're looking at. I believe it's at the Liberal Party headquarters in Ottawa. I'm assuming there will be some kind of celebration.
They don't know it yet. They don't know it yet, but they will soon. Take a moment, give the Liberals their due. This is a huge moment for the Liberal Party, who were written off the electoral map just 3 months ago, 4 months ago. It's been 20 years since a party has been able to win a fourth mandate. You're absolutely right to point out that we don't know yet if it's a minority or it's a majority. But to come back from the sort of depths of despair that they faced last year and over really the last 2 years, and to be able to pull off a win certainly speaks to a lot of things, not least of which is the presence of Donald Trump and the sort of ascent of Mark Carney, the role of the storyline of him becoming leader and Justin Trudeau stepping aside has certainly worked wonders for the party. Huge impact in Quebec. 17 pickups at this moment in time, 11 seat losses for the Bloc, 5 for the Conservatives. A big part of this story will be Quebec. It will also help inform whether or not this turns into a majority government.
Mark Carney, yes, that's Mark Carney, the banker who used to keep the Bank of England looking vaguely competent during the chaos years, is now British Prime Minister. He's now the Prime Minister of Canada. And apparently he's just secured a historic Liberal Party victory in the snap election. I bet Theresa May would have liked the same outcome, but hey-ho. And honestly, the timing couldn't be more poetic, because just south of the border with you, the United States is being run by the human embodiment of a gold-plated wrecking ball, President Donald Make Tariffs Great Again, Trump. Now, Trump, in one of his more diplomatic moments, has floated the idea of making Canada the 51st state. You know, just casually annexing a sovereign nation. Totally normal, superpower behaviour. But Carney's having none of it. He's made it very clear. Trade talks with the US will happen on Canada's terms, not while Trump's walking around calling Justin Trudeau the governor, like Canada's suddenly a province of Florida. And frankly, it's refreshing to see a leader who doesn't immediately fold when Trump starts posturing. Carney basically said, we'll talk, but only when you stop threatening to turn this into a glorified Costco. He's reminded the US, as only a formal central banker could, that Canada is the biggest client for more than 40 US states. They provide oil, fertiliser, and apparently patience in spades. He even added, we deserve respect, we expect respect, which is the most Canada way possible of saying, fuck you, Donald Trump. Now, in case you missed it, Trump has launched another global trade war because nothing says economic genius like taxing your own importers and expecting prices not to rise. Tariffs on steel, aluminium and maple syrup, basically anything that comes in from Canada. In response, Canada hit back with $60 billion worth of their own tariffs, which in international terms is basically saying, fine, enjoy your maple-less pancakes, pal. Carney's positioning himself as the adult in the room. Whilst Trump is busy slapping tariffs on allies like a game of Monopoly, Carney is busy building what he calls an everything but Trump coalition. Trade with the UK? Yes, please. Defence partnerships with Europe? Bring it on. A G7 that isn't just a group therapy session for exhausted democracies? Bring it on. And Carney actually endorsed Rachel Reeves in the last UK election because nothing says progressive global alignment like two technocrats trying to put the neo-lib genie back in the bottle with a polite smile and a spreadsheet. And here we are. Canada's got a competent, globally minded Prime Minister. The US has a man who thinks annexation is a policy, not a plot twist. And a trade war, it is just heating up. But one thing's clear, Canada is not bending the knee. They've got oil, they've got brains and snow. And finally, a PM who's not afraid to say, no thanks, America. We'll pass on the statehood, but do send maple syrup if you run out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Carney the adult the West needed, or are we just grateful he isn't calling anyone nasty woman? Like, subscribe, and keep resisting the empire, folks. One trade deal at a time. See you next time. I've been Jake from Just Jake. See you later.
Good day, sir!
You're still here? Well. This is what being right-wing must taste like. If you want to subscribe to Just Jake, subscribe over there. And if you want to watch more videos from whatever the hell this is underneath it,